Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Droodles, Blitz, and in today's video, I am going to be playing in and talking about the Russian Tier 10 Collector Heavy, the Object 260. This vehicle is currently for sale. Wargaming is asking 25,000 gold. 25,000 gold, because why? I guess they can. You can get the vehicle without any bundles added on, no equipment or anything, for 17,500, as you can see here. Honestly, if you're gonna buy the tank, and this video isn't gonna stop you from buying it, get the cheap bundle. The camo's ugly. Let me just show you the legendary camo on this vehicle. It's really ugly. It looks like a frog. I think it's supposed to be a frog, but yeah, honestly, like, these camos look way nicer on the vehicle than the legendary camo. Very weird. Maybe when they give it PBR, it'll look better, but for now, no. It gets a thumbs down on its legendary camouflage. But I really wanted to showcase something that honestly made me laugh when we break into the Object 260, and that is Wargaming's description of the vehicle. The Object 260 combines the best features of the researchable IS-7 and IS-8. Outstanding dynamics and maneuverability, a pike nose, great at deflecting enemy shells, a strong turret, and a penetrating, fast-firing gun. These are perfect characteristics for a heavy tank that plays on the front line. Good job, Wargaming. You described everything the Object 260 isn't. First of all, let's talk about the armor quotation one. It doesn't have any. Its turret armor is bad, and its hull armor is bad. The side armor is bad. I, no joke, trust the IS-8's armor more. But don't worry, it has the best qualities of an IS-7. The only thing the IS-7 has going for it, no joke, is the armor. That is the only thing. And Wargaming dared to try to compare the armor on this vehicle to an IS-7. That is actually insane. What a dumb comment. As well, Wargaming said, good penetration. I guess that's the quality they were comparing for the IS-7. This thing has awful pen. Like, I'm running rammer on it because it's DPM you need to run. I mean, you get 2,900 DPM, about the same as a 5A, but the problem is you have no pen. Your penetration, for example, is 260 on the standard, but it's APCR. It's one of the only heavies that fires APCR as standard, meaning that if you shoot at any angled surfaces, good luck. If you shoot at anything at far distance, APCR has the highest penetration loss over distance. Good luck. So that sucks. As well, premium 312 pen, that's pretty horrific. I mean, sure, the 5A's got like 303, but at least the 5A's got the accuracy combined with great DPM and alpha, plus it's actually got armor. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about the 260 gun. It just doesn't have pen. It doesn't have any pen. And I guess really the only thing it has going for it is mobility, which they weren't wrong about that. It has good mobility, and it's got a decent gun, but nothing great. I'd trade this gun for a medium tank gun any day of the week. If Wargaming simply just gave it like 2 more degrees of gun depression or 20 more millimeters of armor on the upper plate, something to make it unique. Even if they nerfed its mobility a bit, it would be a better tank. But it doesn't have those attributes going for it. Let's play in the 260, see how it performs. Now, I know there's a lot of people, when I made my previous video talking about the 260, that said it's their best performing tier 10. And I got news for you. The T95E6 is a tank that exists, and the E6 is better in literally every single statistic. It not only has a better power to weight than the 260, it has 4 more degrees of gun depression than the 260. I would argue better turret armor. It's got better penetration, better DPM. Why would you ever buy an Object 260 when the E6 exists? Ever. There's no reason. Or, let alone a Super Conqueror. I guess it's not as fast, but it's still a better tank. And the 5A, I mean, the 5A goes 45, it's not as fast, but the 5A's got a much better gun. 5A's got much better armor, specifically on the turret. It has better gun depression. I will never, ever see the reason to why this tank is the way it is. On PC, it's a very mobile heavy. In fact, it's one of the fastest heavy tanks in World of Tanks PC. But it actually has good armor. It's kind of like a 252 at tier 10. It doesn't have armor in Blitz, but it has the capabilities and attributes of your average Russian heavy. You can't make a Russian heavy with poor gun depression, but no armor. Not only on the turret, but also on the hull. Hey, we're finally in our first battle. What do we have up against us? Let's see. Chieftain Mark 6, VK-72, E5, all better heavies. And then tank destroyers. Well, we can't pen the 268 version 4 anywhere frontally. Even if we were running Cali, we still couldn't. The 263 we can't pen anywhere as long as it hides its lower plate. So that's fun. I'm not sure where I want to push this tank because it doesn't have gun depression, so I can't really push it anywhere that a medium would normally go, like to overlook A. So I'm just going to drive into base B, because apparently my mediums don't want to do that, so that's my job. But thankfully this tank does have decent mobility. As I've said in the past, I don't believe the Object 260 is a bad tank. I've said many times I don't think there is a bad tier 10, apart from the 183, but that's a bit of a different story, because the 183 is meant to be bad, all for one specific thing. But apart from that, people always infer that, like, when I say it's one of the worst tier 10 heavies, it's a bad tank. I still think you can do well in an Object 260. People just put words in my mouth and say, oh, he said it's a bad tank, instead of actually listening to what I said are the problems with this vehicle. It's bad compared to the other tier 10s at hand, but it's not a bad tank itself. You can still do okay in it. It's got DPM, it's got mobility. Those are good attributes and things that will help you do good in a battle. It's just that you have these attributes in mediums, and to be honest, a vehicle like the 121 has the same alpha as this vehicle, more DPM, and it has better armor. So, yeah, at this situation, we're down to standard B, which isn't good news. I'm going to drive this way and push towards this Object 260, or 263, sorry. We're going to use that good mobility the vehicle carries. And let's see, so we got the 263 over here. He's going to pen me because, I mean, he literally can't bounce me. And at this point, it looks like this guy is getting absolutely badonkered. We're going to get a nice shell in his engine deck because that's a very easy overmatch. And let's continue on going. All right, we got the Type 61 over at base A. We got the V4 off to our side. They don't have any tank destroyers, really. I mean, that V4 is the only TD they have. Ugh, that's so cringe. Do you see where that shell went? Oh, well. Alright. Well, I literally cannot pen the V4, as you can see. So, I'm just gonna sit here. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Haha! Yes! We can pen him if he turns his tank. We just can't pen him in a frontal-facing position. But the good news is that we've been able to use the good mobility on this vehicle to capture a base. And, miss a shell. Interesting. I'm just gonna chill here. We got the Chieftain Mark 6 off to the side, and we also got the Type 71 off to the side. We got the V4 in front of me. Come on, Mark 6, go! There you go. Nice shot into his vehicle. I'll take it. 400 damage. This is where that DPM will be at least somewhat decent on this tank, is when shooting at a vehicle like this Mark 6. Wow, 338 damage in that shot. Thank you, Wargaming. What I don't understand is, like, why our T100 LT is still in that position. The dispersion on this tank is supposed to be good. Supposed to be. Notice how I said that. Alright, well, we got the V4 off to the side. Again, can't pen his tank. Don't worry, we'll get penned by the VK. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation here. Maybe we can get a shell into the Mark 6. There you go. He's dead. We are up on base cap, which is important. And the V4 is going to tunnel my teammate, which means we can get at least one shell into his vehicle. Let's back up. Unfortunately, my teammate dies. Seems like my teammates are really just in a good mood for dying today. Thankfully, the 268 version 4 was not very smart in his positioning, and because of that, we are actually winning. Now, I don't think it's possible for this VK to kill me, nor is he looking at me. So we're going to get one nice overmatch, or not overmatch, but max roll into his vehicle, and we won on base cap. So what I'll say is that the 260 wasn't the reason we won, necessarily. I could have done what I did in a medium. Could have done what I did in any really mobile tank, but we were able to use that mobility to win. I captured both bases. I mean, literally the only reason we won was because I existed in that battle. It's kind of sad that, like, for some reason, mediums don't think base capture is important, but as you can see, oh boy, not a very good team. Not a very good team. But we actually did 4K. It didn't seem like I did 4K, but as I said before, it's got a good gun. It's got good DPM. It's got good accuracy. It just doesn't have great things for when it's in a bad situation. Once the V4, or not once the V4, but once really any of their heavies had started to focus me, It would have been a really tough situation for me to deal with. I can barely penetrate the frontal armor of a VK-72, and he can butter through my turret with heat, my upper plate with heat, and standard, to be honest. The 268 version 4, the only reason we actually won, I'm going to be real, is because that TVP did a decent job distracting him, and I was able to help him out a bit. But that's just the thing with the Object 260, is that you need help from a teammate. If you don't have a teammate there, then, yeah, you're going to be in a tricky situation. Enemy team has an IS-4. Tank I would not want to fight in this vehicle. They have a Yo. A tank I would not want to fight in this vehicle. They also have a 60 TP. A tank I would not want to fight in this vehicle. They have a Hori. That thing will literally butter through every existence of armor this vehicle wished it had. Grill will penetrate through everything I have. And the Progetto is an auto-reloader, which means it'll probably beat me. Oh boy, is that same Chieftain Mark 6 from last battle? That's bad news. That's just flat bad news right there. And our V4... that's the V4. Okay, so here's what I'm going to be honest. This is where I personally struggle to do well in the 260. It's when you have a team like this where, for some reason, your Mark 6 and V4 think that pushing towards A side is the most important situation. So what's going to end up happening here is either I'm going to be rushed over on this side of the map, and I'm not going to be able to do anything because I'm in a tank that has less gun depression than a Yo, less DPM than a Yo, and basically less everything. And as you can see, our team has decided to push towards A and B. So what I'm going to try and do is take advantage of what little... Ooh, there's a T-22. Nice shot into his vehicle. Hopefully our TVP takes a bit of advantage on him. There you go. Nice. And... boop. Okay, you know what? At least we were able to get some damage out on the enemy. That IS-4 actually can't get to me because he's blocked by the dead T-22. And this is where I back up, like, incredibly fast. For some reason, nobody captured base A. They capped B. They didn't cap base A. What? Why are you guys doing this to me? Whatever. We got the IS-4 off to the side. I'm stopping him from driving over. What the problem is like, if that Yo starts to get on our side... Oh, God. Our V4 is... well, he's already half health, but they have an AFK 60 TP. I might as well farm that before he gets back. We actually could win this, not because of skill, but because of them having an AFK vehicle. Mark 6, please move. Why is this gun like this? Like, it's supposed to be an accurate vehicle, yet it misses so many easy shots. I don't get it. All right, well, let's fire a heat shell. There you go. We connected the shot. We got the IS-4 off to our side, who I don't want to be shot by. Come on, get stuck. Yes, okay. The TVP's pushing off to his side. We're going to track him. That'll help my TVP out. I couldn't get a shell into his lower plate, but honestly, the track worked just as well. This IS-4 over here, he's obviously not in a very fun situation. We're going to get a nice shell in. And it seems like my Mark 6, even though he's not super useful, will at least be distracted by the enemy. Oh, what? There was a weird lag we had there. I'm not really sure what to say about that. And then... yeah, we missed that shot because of that. But it's fine, because we get a nice shell into the Hori. We're still losing this game. I'm going to be real. Our team is still doing quite atrocious in this situation here. There's a nice shot, but yeah, I'm not really sure what to do here. Got the IS-4 off to the side, and I know I can pen him, but wow. Is our pen really that bad on this tank? Like, can we seriously not pen an IS-4? Oh my god. I think this guy's like AFK as well. But that's fine with me. All I have left is my Mark 6, the one that farmed the AFK player. And, yeah, that's about it. We know the Progetto is going to push off to my side. So there's a nice shot into the Progetto. Turn my tank, and perfect. Okay. Reloading, and let's go for another shell into his vehicle. There you go. Nice HE. Unfortunately, our Mark 6 has decided to basically YOLO over towards the Yo. How fun. Let's get another shell into the Progetto, which is not good for our team. And we got the Yo on the rear. Oh boy. Not really sure what to do here. Let's go for another shell into the Prog. There you go. Nice shot. Back up. And... how do I want to do this? Okay, let's get a nice shell into the Yo. I mean, we're using the good alpha on this vehicle to outtrade them, which is good. I mean, I should be doing that. Let's trade another shot with this Yo. There you go. He's running the 3-shotgun, which means in this situation, especially trading single shot after single shot, we are just flat beating him here. He's not doing the right job, so we got 4 more seconds left, and let's reload. Goodbye. Wow, we are actually going to win this. I do not know what to say. This Progetto does not beat me. He just doesn't beat me. So let's just go over here, and there you have it. Okay, well, apparently when I slander vehicles, Wargaming says, "No! You will not be allowed to slander!" Oh, wait, they still have a tank left. Oh, I didn't even realize. Now, to be fair, let's be real. They have an AFK vehicle. They had an AFK IS-4, and that Yo and Hori, and really their whole team had no clue what they were doing. So, wait, is the AFK seriously still alive? Oh my god. Alright, well, let's just go for an HE. Oh my god, I can't believe our HE just rolled 0 damage. Alright, well, let's just fire a heat shell at his turret. There you go. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 kills, 6,260 damage, and that is just about the best game you're probably going to see played in the Object 260 this month. There you go, ladies and gents.